Hi guys, welcome back to the Dancer Crochets. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Liz. Subscribe, join us in this family, and let's get creative. In this video, I'll be creating pieces. There are pieces that I'm working on for a client, and I might not get time to create a tutorial this week because I have like 6 pieces that I need to create in this week. In this week alone, I'm supposed to be done with 6 pieces. So it's going to be a crash week for me. I'll be working overtime the whole of this week. And right now it's at, let's see, it's at 11 or 2 a.m. on Monday. I usually don't begin work very early on Monday because sometimes I wake up and there are videos that I have from the previous week that I try to edit and post. So between 7 and 11, I was editing the videos, posting them on Instagram, on TikTok, here on YouTube, and that's why it's already 11 and I've not started working yet. But I'm getting right to it right now. I have this beautiful luminous green, and for this I'll be creating a top and a headband, matching top and headband. I'm doing this for a size small, that's why I think these 5 pieces will be enough. They might actually be more than enough. Then for the same client, I'll also be combining these 2 colors to create a skirt and a top. Actually, everything that I'm making for this client, it's something that has a tutorial on this channel. I'll be leaving links to the tutorials in the description box below, so be sure to click on the links and watch the tutorials. And then I have the purple. With the purple, I'll be making a dress, a cover-up dress, and a hat, a ruffle hat. I'm not quite sure which color I'm going with. I might decide to combine both because I feel like they're so beautiful. They go so well together, these 2 shades of purple. So I think I'll be combining them. I want to convince my client to go with both. She's actually my friend, so it's going to be easy to convince her. She wanted this one, but I love the bright one. So I'm going to convince her to combine both colors. But for this one, I do not have to complete it this week. I can do it next week, but we shall see how things go. Then I also have a shirt and a short that I'm supposed to create in color gray and black, and that I'm supposed to be done with this week. So that means I have 5 pieces that I have to make sure that I'm done with before the week ends. That is before Friday, and today is Monday, right? It's at 11. So I'm bringing you into this journey of creating these pieces and see how long it's going to take me to complete the 5 pieces, right? So let's get right to it. This is a top that I'm going to start with. It's the crochet turtleneck halter top. There's a tutorial for it on this channel, so I'll be leaving a link for you to go check it out if you want to watch the tutorial. So I'll be watching my tutorial as I move along. The good thing about creating tutorials is that you do not have to struggle when you're creating that outfit for the second, the third, the fifth, or for whatever number of time you're doing it. So I'll just go back to the tutorial, watch it, because I can't actually remember how I made it. It's been a while since I made the top. So I'll just go watch the tutorial as I make the top. Now, as I do that, I also want to create videos for reels and shorts and TikToks. I usually record with this phone and I usually use my front camera. This is a Redmi Note 9 Pro. I've had this phone for like 4 years now. When I started my YouTube channel, this is the phone that I bought to create the videos with, and I love it, especially the front camera of this phone. Totally amazing. So I'll be creating the videos. I'm not sure if this can be adjusted to focus on me. So that as I create the video for YouTube, I'm also creating the short videos for TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let me play the video, see which hook I used. I'll be using a 3mm crochet hook. Yeah, the 3mm crochet hook is what I'm using. And this yarn is thin, and therefore I'll be doubling the strands for the yarn because I want to get a medium weight effect. So just get one of the yarns and grab the yarn from the middle, then I get another one, then get the second strand. The instructions say that I should take the bath measurement and divide it by 8. So 32 divided by 8, that is 4. So I'm working with 4 inches. Next, I'm going to do the foundation chain. So 25 is the starting chain. The first row is a row of half double crochets, and I'm going to place one half double crochet into every stitch so that I have a total of 25 half double crochets. Done with the first row. Right here, I'm getting through row 2 and row 3, and I've just decided to fast forward. I'm in my 4th row right now, and I'm going to work until I get 8 rows. And I think 8 rows will get me to the 4 inches that I measured. So I'm in row 5 now, starting row 5. I'll do row 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have done 9 rows for the 4 inches that I'm going with, and I've already measured and confirmed that when I stretch this, it will get me to the 4 inches right here. So the 4 inches, 9 rows is my reference point. I've noted that down. So then I'll continue with the tutorial. Let me see what I need to do next. I would advise that if you're working the rows, make sure that your rows are an even number. So it could be 8, 10, 12, 14, depending on your size, because we need to divide the rows by 2. So work with an even number of rows. I've just watched the video, and it says that working with an even number of rows is the most advisable thing to do. So I have frogged the 9th row. I'm going to work with 8 rows instead. So let's see the next step. Stitch marker to mark that last row that I've done. So 1 and 2 into the same stitch. Then all the other stitches will each get 1 half double crochet till we get to the end. This is me following the instructions on that first row of increase, and I'm supposed to increase in this first row, then I'll go ahead and increase in the same way for the next 7 rows. So in total I'll have 8 rows of increase. At this point, I'm halfway through the top, and I'm going to mirror whatever I have on this side onto this side. So exactly what I've done on this side, I'll do the opposite on the other side. I was increasing, so I'll decrease. So wherever I was increasing, I'll decrease. Wherever I was chaining 3, I'll reduce the 3 stitches. So let me complete the other side before I start working on the turtleneck. This is a complete top. Like I mentioned, she's a size small, and therefore, I know it looks small, it's not, it fits. Let's try it on the mannequin. And this is how it looks like so far. So now I'm going to do the turtleneck. Here I'm just following the instructions on the video to see how to start on the turtleneck. I went on to work the chain, and then I did a ribbing with single crochets in the back loops of the stitches in order to come up with the turtleneck. The ribbing for the neckline is done, and I'm just going to join the 2 ends to make a round. And then this should be able to stretch out and fit through the head and onto the neck. I've gone on to complete the turtleneck, as you can see, and I've also done the strap that goes to the back part. So let's try this on the mannequin and see how it looks. Here is the top completely done, and it's awesome. The color is beautiful. I love how it turned out. I ended up using only 2 yarns for the top, and this is what remained from the 2 yarns. So I still have these 3 remaining. I'm going to create something with them. It's 5:20, and this is when I'm finishing my top. Normally I work that top in 3 hours, but it's taken me over 5 hours. The reason is because I had other things that I was doing in between. But yeah, we've gotten it done. So right now I'm going to take a break, go to the gym. When I come back, I'll start on the skirt using this color. It's 9:44 p.m. and like I mentioned earlier, I want to get something done with these two. I'll start on the skirts. I'll work for about 2 hours before I go to bed. So let me get right to it. I've gotten myself a cup of coffee because I'm sure the 2 hours are not going to be easy. I slept late yesterday. I'm supposed to be going to bed, but I really want to get that skirt, some part of it done, so that when I wake up tomorrow by 11, I'll be done with the skirt. So let's go continue. The goal is to finish at least one ball of yarn before I sleep. So right here I'm chaining to get me to the waist measurements. Once I get to my desired waist measurement, I work the first row of double crochets. This is the foundation row before we start working the ribbon. Next I work the ribbon with front post and back post double crochets. After I'm done with the ribbon, I work the first row with half double crochets. Then I mark the points of increase in order to get to the hip measurements. I go on to work the subsequent rows in the skirt, and as you can see, I'm struggling to stay awake. I'm determined to at least finish this ball of yarn right here. So I keep going. At around 11:30 p.m. my body is shutting down. I can't take it anymore, so I sleep. It's 11:40 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I'm at 10 inches with the skirt, and I want to work up to 15 inches. So I'll just continue working, but before then, I had to try the skirt on the mannequin. You know me, I like trying. Like, I cannot work something up to the end without trying it on, whether it's on me or on the mannequin. So I tried it on, and it's looking awesome. So we continue. At 2:16 p.m., that is when I finished with the skirt. And on this day, I was so sick. The flu was catching up with me so badly. I was struggling. I struggled throughout the day to get things done, but they had to be done. So that is why it's taking me too long. I feel like this skirt should not take me more than 5 hours, but it took me like 8 hours, give or take. So we are done with the skirt, and I'm just going to take a short break, and then I'll start working on the top. It's 2:35 p.m. and this is just day one of the flow, but it feels so bad. So I'm going to lie down for like an hour. I hope that by 4 p.m. I'll be feeling better, and or at least I'll have the energy to continue, because wow, it's bad. I cannot imagine how tomorrow will be, because this is just day one and I'm feeling like this, and it gets worse between day 2 and 3, and I have so much to do. I woke up at 4:41 to start working on the top, and these are the colors that I'm using to work on the top. Here is the top that I'll be working on. It's a tank top using the granny squares, as you can see, and I'm using the same exact colors. At 8:11 p.m. I have the granny squares ready with the lighter shade of green. When I'm attaching the granny squares together to form the top, that is when I'll use the darker shade. This is where I'm going to stop for the day and rest, because hey, the flu is doing a number on me. So I'll go to bed, and then I'll wake up tomorrow in the morning and continue, hoping that I'll be feeling better. 8:26 on Wednesday morning, and as you can see, I woke up very early and I already did the straps. I've also already attached some of the large squares, and I'm connecting them in order to come up with the top. So let me connect and see how far along we can get by midday. 12:24 p.m. on Wednesday, and my top has already taken shape, as you can see. The only thing that is remaining is to attach the straps. So let me go ahead, attach the straps, and then we see at what time I'll be done with the straps. And this is my last top. I was working 2 tops and a skirt. Then I'll be doing the headband last. At 12:54 p.m. I was done with attaching the straps to the top, and at this point I've even weaved in all the ends. Like, I'm so proud of myself at this point. Even though I'm struggling, I'm managing to get things done. At 2:08 p.m. I've already done the headband, and everything from this order is done. 2 tops, a skirt, and a headband. And there we have the headband. By the way, I've done a tutorial for this headband, so if you're interested in creating it, click on the link in the description box. I'm going to leave all the links right there so that you can watch the tutorials. So right here we have the skirt and the granny square top. They're supposed to go with each other, and then the other top goes with the headband. At 3 p.m. on Wednesday is when I was done with this order. I'm supposed to take the pieces to the tailor to have the tags sewn in. Then after that, I'll send them out to the client. By the time I was done, I was so sick, I could not continue filming. So this is where we end with this video. I'll try do some more videos like this later if you feel like I should. So tell me in the comment section. Did you enjoy the video? Should I do more of this? See you in the next one.